thrill of exploding starships has been entertaining our generation as long as we can remember it. But it's a shame to use this for mere entertainment when we might actually learn something. Everything we see, everything we touch, everything we experience each and every day is bound together by a mosaic of physics equations that rule the universe all around us. And if you're going to be stuck on a starship, perhaps there is no physics equation as terrifying as this one.
Pressure is a force applied over an area, and this has radically different effects depending on whether or not you're in fact in space or on Earth. The Earth has an atmosphere that extends miles up over our heads. This doesn't bother us much at all, and in fact we just don't pay that much attention. The fact is, there's just so much of this atmosphere that gravity is pulling it all down, creating a pressure in excess of 15 pounds per inch of your space. 15 pounds of pressure is pressing against every inch of your body every second of every day. We don't feel it, hear it, or taste it because we're born like this. We're used to it. And on Earth, having all this air around is more or less safe. On space, it's not.
Space doesn't have gravity, but we still need the air, so we take it with us. Not a shade less than 15 pounds per square inch pressing out against every side of our starship. 15 pounds per square inch pressing against every individual and every compartment in there. We need it. That's what we're used to. And for the most part, we like it. Having air is very convenient. Except on those admittedly rare occasions when some inconsiderate malcontent blows a hole in the middle of your starship. This is what makes starships so dangerous. Explosive decompression.
Can't take any more hits, supporter. We're looking at explosive decompression, section 36 through 48.
Computer, what's happening?
Explosive decompression, decks 5 through 14.
For all their stupendous technology, it must be remembered that all spaceships are just nothing more than reinforced steel balloons, overstuffed with air. Poke them too hard, and they may pop. Remember, on Earth, gravity's pulling the air in, but in space, air is pushing itself out. It is continually pushing and pressing in every direction at every second, looking for a way out. And if it's given one, it's out of there, blasting at 15 pounds per square inch every second of the way. Now, we might be tempted to think of 15 as just not all that much. After all, it is only a square inch. But pressure is force over an area. Increase the area, and you increase the force. For example, there are 12 inches in 1 foot. So 12 inches times 12 inches would be a square foot. And how much pressure is that? It's 15 times 12 times 12, 2,160 pounds. What happens then?
With such a depressing fate awaiting any who would dare set so much as a single foot upon a spaceship, who but a raving lunatic would even leave the Earth in the first place? But not so fast.
In the right time and place, anyone who knows what they are doing can use this phenomenon. For with human imagination, any force of nature can be harnessed. Because when you're all alone, a little ingenuity just might even save your life.
Granted, learning something is never supposed to go hand in hand with putting one's life on the line. If all this strikes you as entirely too dangerous, rest easy. It's only a movie.